Hello and welcome to Howard Air Force Base. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Jim Rummer, Commander of the 640th Air Mobility Support Squadron. The video you're about to see covers the mission of the 640th Squadron and how we support SOUTHCOM and AMC requirements throughout Central and South America.
The 640th Air Mobility Support Squadron is located at Howard Air Force Base in Panama. The 640th is U.S. Transcom's only strategic support element in the United States Southern Command's area of responsibility. Howard is also the Air Force's only C-5 capable airfield south of the Rio Grande. Our mission is to provide logistical as well as en route command and control services to Air Mobility Command's aircraft and crews. The squadron is essential in maintaining the airflow between America and the United States Southern Command's area of responsibility. The 640th's mission efficiency has played a major role in achieving these SYNC U.S. southbound objectives. On average, there are 600 arrivals and departures per month. 10,000 passengers and 6,000 tons of cargo accompany these flights. The squadron and the flight line are able to support any type of cargo or passenger aircraft in the Department of Defense and civil aircraft inventory. The 640th Terminal Instrument Procedures Flight is where it all begins. Before aircraft fly into Howard Air Force Base, special duty air traffic controllers must design, review, and submit for publication instrument approach procedures. These procedures are essential for pilots using airfields in the South American, Caribbean, and Central American area of responsibility. Flight safety is paramount. It is the air traffic controller's responsibility to provide approaches and standard instrument departures for 60 airfields located in 26 countries. The safe arrival and departures of customers such as the 24th Wing Air Crews, Defense Air Attaché Offices, and Air Force Special Operations Command hinge on the flight's expertise. Each day, the flight must safely get aircraft into and out of some of the world's most austere and geographically isolated airfields. There is no room for error. The Air Mobility Control Center is the command and control element for directing local support for strategic airlift missions. The unit reports directly to Air Mobility Command's Tanker and Airlift Control Center. The controllers are executive agents for the squadron commander and director of operations. The Air Mobility Control Center plays two key roles in the mission. It serves as the focal point for coordinating support services provided by base agencies, and also acts as a nerve center when a quick response is necessary, such as instituting squadron recalls, aircraft emergencies, and crisis situations. The 640th Air Mobility Support Squadron maintenance flight is the only AMC aircraft maintenance operation in the Southern Hemisphere. The efficiency of this flight is what gives strategic airflow the ability to support theater missions and objectives. The flight supports the big three cargo passenger carrying aircraft, the C-17, C-5, and the C-141. Squadron maintainers also have the expertise necessary to work on the C-130, the KC-10, and KC-135. The maintenance flight is not limited to Howard Air Force Base. When necessary, it can deploy at a moment's notice. The aerial port flight is the only Air Mobility Command organic aerial port in the United States Southern Command's area of responsibility. The flight manages passenger and freight services on the ground and in the air. The customers include strategic as well as theater aircraft and crews. All traffic staged at Howard and in the vicinity are supported by the squadron's aerial porters. The sustainment and resupply of operations in the Canal Zone and at multiple DoD operating locations in Central and South America rests in the hands of the aerial port. The squadron's internal support functions make major contributions that are vital to the mission. The support functions are the orderly room, safety and budget, and the plans and programs unit. Together, they provide the resources, training, plans, and work environment that promotes and enhances the squadron's ability to execute all core services. The 640th team looks to bring to the future the pride it has achieved in the past. The unit has distinguished itself time and again in real-world crisis situations. During Operation Safe Passage, the time-sensitive movement of Cuban migrants from Panama, the squadron spearheaded the movement of over 7,200 people. In Operation Safe Border, the U.S. support action to curb border disputes between Ecuador and Peru, we provided the structure necessary to move 435 tons of cargo and 700 passengers on 150 aircraft. The squadron's contribution to the drug interdiction mission proved essential. The unit moved over 3,200 tons of cargo and 8,000 passengers on 501 aircraft. Operations were sustained at 6 isolated ground-based radar sites in Central and South America. The squadron's performance was officially recognized when we were awarded the 21st Air Force's annual En route Contingency Award. The 640th is truly a world-class organization, consistently contributing to the DoD mission. The positive impact of the squadron goes far beyond our core mission services. The people of the 640th are representatives of the United States. They have set the standard not only on the job, but outside of the workplace as well. The squadron is the lead unit for Howard Air Force Base's Operation Warm Heart program. Over the past 3 years, $8,800 has been raised to help needy families. In fiscal year 1996, unit personnel donated 12% of all base contributions. The squadron also promotes good relations with the host country by supporting the San Antonio School located in Nada. The unit provides supplies and food year-round, and during the holidays, gifts for the children.
Many challenges lie ahead for the 640th Air Mobility Support Squadron. However, with great people that have a desire to succeed, we will continue to meet AMC and Southcom mission requirements in the future.